A union that's been there for maybe 50 years, 40 years, something like that. Now, suddenly there could be either a new union, a new representative, or if teachers choose, then they can go the no union route as well.
So Allison, can you start off with decertification? Tell us a little bit about what that means, how you go about it, and what are the pros and cons?
Absolutely. So decertification is something that's available in the majority of your states where there's more of a top-down state control over public sector labor unions. And it's a process, it's run by the state that basically allows employees to disband their union. The process involves, you have to collect a showing of interest from the members of the bargaining unit. So this is key because if you have opted out of your union, you can still be counted in a decertification effort. And in most states, it's every state's a little different, but generally the process is that you can collect a showing of interest from 30% of the people in the bargaining unit, and then you file a petition, you submit the showing of interest cards and the petition within a certain window period, which is a little bit different depending on the state, and it's something you have to, look at and plan for and everything. So it may be a 30 to 60 day window period before the end of the bargaining unit, or 90 to 120 days or something like that. But you submit the petition and the showing of interest, and then from there, the state regulatory board, which, they're all called something a little different. It may be the Public Employee Relations Commission or the Public Employee Relations Board, something like that, but they will essentially run an election. And depending on what the teachers want, the options may be the existing union or no union, or if teachers are supportive of having a different union, then those three options will be on the ballot: the existing union, the new option, or no union. And then from there, it's just a simple majority vote election. And so this is the process where a union that's been there for maybe 50 years, 40 years, something like that. Now, suddenly there could be either a new union, a new representative, or if teachers choose, then they can go the no union route as well. So
when it comes to, let's say teachers are dissatisfied with the NEA or their state affiliate, or the AFT or its state affiliate, but they want union representation. They don't necessarily want to become a union-free district. They want to maintain their representation, but they don't want the affiliation with NEA, the AFT, the financial obligations, the political baggage, and so on that comes along with that. What are their options? How can they maintain union representation without those ties?
Sure. So there's two main options. One is doing a local independent union, which is basically you start your own union, and that becomes the competitor to the existing union. And the other option is disaffiliation, and that is basically the existing local union breaks away from the state and the national, and they create their own separate entity, essentially. So, and the disaffiliation process is a little different because you're not going through the election process that you would have during a decertification. But, it comes with its pros and cons because, you get to avoid having to do the election piece, which does involve, collecting showing of interest and then having getting the 50% plus one vote and all of that. But on the flip side, you're playing on the unions, according to their rules that they have, and they'll have rules in place according to their bylaws that will specify how a disaffiliation could happen. So, and these unions, the locals are their piggy banks. So they don't want to let anyone go. So they're going to make it a little difficult for sure on groups that want to go that route. But those are the two main options. Yeah.